Hello everyone on the part 2. Here in this chapter we're gonna create a new payment API. We're gonna attach the HttpClient which is gonna communicate with our API. But therefore we need to also configure Auth0. So just bear with me and enjoy it. Now we will create our payment API. Basically it will not be same as the booking API. It will be just a monolith API which will contain some kind of application, infrastructure and etc. to folder. It will not be separated by a project layer. Here is my prompt. I did use a similar one, so I just switched the name and etc. I said which kind of directory should be created, and I set up some additional thing. I said so this one here, he will create a HttpClient that it will send a request to from the booking API to process the payment. There is nothing like fancy here, so let's see how it's gonna work. I'm gonna click it now. Again, the same like in flow. It will analyze, it will get the constraint, the rules, and some kind of acceptance, and then he will create implementation plan. After that, I will be able to approve the plan and then create the API. Okay, I have a payment API, nice. So we have application, domain, endpoints, and infrastructure. Let's take a look on the configuration. Everything here is fine. Okay, let's see the endpoints. I have a get and I have, I believe, the post. No, sorry, I have only the post, which is fine. It's okay, I like it. The domain is very easy. I have a few fields. Okay, nice. Come on, I don't need it. Why don't it's doing for me? Okay, and the application, which is processing the payment. It's a command, simple add, save changes. Okay, we don't have a repository. Basically, we are using DB context clear, which is fine. I like this one. And the booking API is different. So, what I'm expecting that after, okay, that's fine. So. I didn't run it basically. I can just run the build and see if everything is fine. Okay, it's a vulnerability, whatever. I can fix later. So what I'm expecting that in my infrastructure, in my booking infrastructure, I will find something which will help me to like send the request from the booking API to the payment. So basically, I need to charge my customer for reservation. So if I go here, I should see something with okay, with HttpClient, blah blah blah. And process payment async. I like that he's using this this suffix, very important. Okay, what he is doing? Okay, we are extracting the authorization bearer, which this part is totally wrong. So this one is, we need to refactor it. Then we are sending the data with the booking ID and amount. Okay, everything under the hood will be dealt with this endpoint. We are sending anonymous object, which is fine as well. Okay, now what we should do, I believe we should start with two things. I will create a middleware regarding the header propagation for the correlation ID between the services. I need to be sure that there is an end-to-end tracing from the one service to the second service. If you are wondering why I'm creating middleware, I'm going to say it like basically because there is a NuGet, which is saying it's called header propagation. I can use it, but it's not going to work as same as I would like, and I'm going to explain soon why. So let's create the middleware. I'm going to create new class. I'm gonna name correlation ID middleware. Okay, and basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just grab the extract the correlation ID from the header if exists. This should be sealed class. Okay, now let's create a constructor. Okay, oh sorry. Okay, now let's create the invocation method. So basically it should be like a public. Okay, that's cool. I like it. I like this one. It's really good. So what we are doing here, basically, we are looking for the header with the correlation ID. If exists, you know what? I'm going to do it something like that. I'm going to say it public const. Oh, I like it. Nice. I'm going to replace it everywhere. I don't like the magic strings and have idea how to use it, basically. Okay, nice. So what we are doing here is like we are trying to extract the correlation ID. If it does not exist, we are going to create a new GUID and we're going to add the header. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, so what we are missing here, and I believe the most important part, I believe say what if exists, it will throw the exception because this is a dictionary. What about if I want to say like a context dot trace identifier equals the correlation ID. So I'm going to replace my, okay, what's going on here? I will do it in a different way. Okay, done. So let me see if there's something like a triad. I like this one. Okay, now it's going to work. So what we are doing here, we are trying to update at the correlation ID if it not exists, but this approach it's also not correct because it might like a blow up. So I'm assuming that there should be correlation context, correlation ID in my header, but it might not exist. So try add is a good solution. And what we are doing is like if the response starts, it should be like a gone. But if the response starts, I need to like put also the correlation header inside and send it back to the user. And then I will go with the next pipeline. Okay, everything is fine. I believe I'm missing one part because this is typical HTTP request. Let me see, or maybe not. Let me try to register it. By the way, there is other way to create a middleware with this like a solution, but it looks different. Okay, let's add the correlation token. So we should say, okay, let's do it here. Exception handlers, exactly. Come on. Okay, we have it. Nice. Let's see again. So we get the request. It does not exist. We're gonna create it. We're gonna add. Okay. What about if exists? Basically, I need to replace. So I need to say else. Now. Exactly. Okay, we have it. Is this all? Yes, this is all. We can later refactor it. I believe I can just make it one without else, but let's leave it. So now what I'm going to add, I'm going to add NuGet, which is called header propagation. If I header, let's see if I can find it. So it should be like exactly this one. So now I'm going to use this like a package to be sure that my header is being like a pushed to the HttpClient. It's quite easy. So let's go to our program CS in the services section. I need to define it. So I'm going to say like a services, builder.services add propagation header, and I'm going to say p from, and here I need to add my header. So I'm going to say header add. Okay, so there's a triad. No, there is not. Okay, nice. So this is how it looks like. So it means that any kind of request go through my API, it will go with the propagation header, and it's going to be in the response, and etc. But the biggest advantage of having this one, it's inside my HTTP client. So basically, in the configuration, oh, this is the good one. You know what? I'm going to change this. I'm going to pick this package reference, and I'm going to put it inside my infrastructure layer. So here, I'm going to add this one. Okay. Why? I'm going to explain it. Here I have like a registration of my HTTP client. So basically in the dependency exception, I'm going to injection. I'm going to say, oh come on, add propagation, done. Oh sorry, not this one. Exactly. So what do those mean? That here it will like a push everything what we have. I have a header to the within this client. Okay. Now we should test it, right? So basically, let's see if it's going to work. Did I forget something? Yes, I believe yes. I need to run two multi-projects, so I need to configure it here. Oh, wait. We didn't configure Auth0 for our payment API, so let's go back to the Auth0 applications. Here I have like already created my payment API. Let's see if the configuration is proper with the Auth0 settings in the app setting JSON. Come on, open it. Yeah, it's correct. So the AI did good stuff here. Front end. Oh, come on, I don't need this because the front end will not call the API, but let's leave it. It's okay. Okay. It's nice. Okay, let's run to those two applications, to those two APIs. Let's see how it's going to work. It should be somewhere here. Configure startup. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to run start. Okay. Let's see how it's going to work. One is here. Did we change? Oh, okay, something is wrong, so it fails, cannot be loaded. Okay, let me see what's going on with this one. The issue is maybe related with the request delegating, so let me fix it fast. So here should be basically this one, I believe. So in the constructor, I'm going to say, give me this one, create the field, clean up, and call it. Okay, now it should work. Now I just figured out that we might need to copy this correlation header inside our API, payment API. Okay, this is the booking one. Let's see if the other one will start. I think I have two of them. Let me see if inside the booking one I have the proper implementation. So it means that if I create the reservation, it will charge the customer. So it will send the request to the payment API. So let's see it. Do we have this? Oh, yes, we have it. Nice. I didn't notice it. Okay. Let's debug it. Let's set the breakpoint here. Let's go to our UI, which is here. Let's refresh the page. Nice. We have, let's say it's year one. Okay. And I'm gonna go at the end of the month, and it will cost me a lot. So let's see if it's gonna work. Bam, I'm clicking. Okay, it crashed. Why it crashed? Let's see. Property has been initialized, blah blah blah. Oh, okay. I forget to add use propagation header in my program CS. That's fine. Let's do it. It's here. So I'm gonna say like this somewhere here. Oh, sorry, I need to close it. Let's run it again. Okay, we have one here, and the second one somewhere here. Okay, two of them is here, so it's working. Okay, let's test it again. Let's send the request. Boom. Come on, work. Okay, we have it. There's a okay, it fails. Okay, that's fine. So let me see what's going on. We're gonna throw the exception, I believe. Okay, the payment booking phase. Okay, what's going on? Let's see what's going on here. So what happens here? Let's see. This is the booking. It fails. Okay, it fails because it is not authorized. This is what I mentioned previously in the payment service. So if we go to our payment service, it's trying to grab the bearer, but this bearer token does not have access to the payment API, so it means that he's not authorized to to process the payment. Let's create the proper implementation, which is called a delegating handler. Before we start coding, we need to settle down some a configuration for the permission. So my booking API should have access to the payment API. In this case, I go to the Auth0 dashboard, and for application booking API, I need to enable this kind of permission. So I need to grab the permission here. So it means that now he will be able to get access to the payment API. Okay, we need to also copy one more thing. So here we have a client ID, and here we have a client secret. What we need to do, we need to be sure that in my API, in the booking API, I will be able to authorize and get audience with the access token to the payment API. So it means that I need to extend this configuration with the client ID. Let's leave it like this for now, and client secret. And now I need to paste the values here, which I haven't copied. So basically, it's this one, I believe, and this one. Okay, now I'm going to explain what for we need this kind of stuff. So now, as a machine-to-machine communication, I need to authorize my booking API to get access to the payment API. So it means that under the hood, I need to send the request to the Auth0 identity provider, and through the credential flow, get the access access token, which will authorize me to do some kind of operation in the payment API. Okay, now I need to do one more thing, two things. I need to create delegated handler. So I'm going to do it here. I'm going to explain later how, why, and etc. So I'm going to name it, not delegated handler. I need something like a provider which help me to get the token from the Auth0. So I will create Auth0 token provider. Auth0 token provider. Okay, what is the responsibility of this provider? Basically, he need to get token for me. So it means that he get to access to configuration, read the client secret, client ID, the client Auth0 audience, and use it to authorize. But I need also one more thing, which we're gonna use, and I'm gonna use the package. I don't know if I remember. Let me see if I can find like this. Okay, Auth0, I believe it's this one. I think it's this one. Let me see. Okay, let's install it. Let's go back to our provider. So now my provider need to be properly configured to get access to the Auth0 and then grab the token, which will authorize to payment API. It should be like a public select class. Okay, there's a mistake here. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, let's fix it. I like this one approach that I can just do everything what I want. Okay, now I need to pass here iConfiguration. Okay, I'm gonna create it. Okay, it's missing. Nice. I'm gonna create the field, and I need to find the one abstraction which is delivered by Auth0. Then. Oh, this one I found it. It's here. Boom. Let's name it. This one is the correct name. Okay, let's add it. Okay, we have almost everything. Let's clean up. Now, let's create a method which is gonna help us to get access token. Basically, it should be public. Async. Sync. It should be basically the task and etc. Okay. It's just to help me to create everything, which is fine. Let me see. So what we have here. Client secret domain, etc. Oh, even he just implement the credential flow, which is awesome. I like it. Basically, which one the part I don't like it? It's here. So we are validating if this kind of property are there or not null. I'm gonna leave it for now because I don't want to like waste time for that. But how we should do that? Basically, you should use the validation on the start, and based on the annotation inside your class, which represent the option, which represent the Auth0, you should validate each property. Okay, we have a token provider. Now I believe we can create something which is called like a delegated handler. And what I'm thinking about is Auth0 token handler. So I'm gonna copy this part. I'm gonna create the class select. Okay, why it's like it's reading my mind or whatever. No, it's not. Okay, it is reading. So let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna paste here. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm dealing with this kind of stuff. Just bear with me, please. Okay. Why? Oh, come on! I'm stupid. It should be here, and we are forgetting the name class. Okay. I'm gonna say like move it to the. What is the move? Okay, my mistake. So I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna move from the namespace. I'm gonna put it here. Then I have like a possibility to move. So it's. Here you cannot see it, it's in a different like a screen. I'm gonna fix this stuff here. Okay, let me see if the delegate handler looks like. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, one more thing. Okay, it's helping me. Nice. I'm gonna do it reverse. So I don't like this approach, so I'm gonna make it reverse. I'm gonna say if the token is missing, throw new invalid operation. Yeah, this should be not in place. Okay, everything is almost done. Now we need to like assign this kind of stuff what we have created and like register our like a delegate handler. So delegate handlers should be registered as transient. This is the recommendation. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's Auth0 token handler. Okay, done. And also I'm gonna implement. I'm gonna register the abstraction at scope at. No, token. Wait. Did I create an interface, by the way, provider? No, I do not. We can do it, no problem. Boom. I'm gonna create it here, and I'm gonna put the value. Okay. Let's create it. Let's inject this, register this abstraction. Okay, I like it. We don't need this one. Oh, sorry, mistake. Okay, what is missing? That's fine. We have it? Yes. So now what I need to say is like, hey, use add handler, use my handler basically. So I'm gonna add this handler here to be used. So what will happen here now? First, you are thinking now what I'm thinking now is gonna like it's gonna like a simple flow. Let me just create it and explain you guys. So this is my API, and this is my payment API. And between them, I have like this HttpClient, right? Or service, I would say. Basically, I don't know why it created a service. Let's have an HttpClient. So And now I have like something else, which is like a prime pipeline and delegating handler. So in the flow, it looks like we are sending requests to the HttpClient. When I'm processing something, my booking API is triggering the service, which underhood has a HttpClient, and then he's requesting to the payment to charge the customer. But what will happen here? So in this place, it will not go directly to the payment API. It will go in this place here, and then with the token inside the header, he will process the request. So under the hood, if you can see it, I'm calling base send request. So in the first line, it will stop here, get the access token, and then put the token inside it will update the authorization header with a new token, and then it's just gonna process the request.